Come on, lads, get in. Welcome back to 100% Marks. Newcastle United have done it. We have beat Manchester United at St James's Park today 4-1. Wow, wow, wow. Going into this game, I knew for a fact that this game was going to be a game that we would win. Looking at Man U this season, they've been absolutely dreadful, but as a person, supporting Newcastle United all these years, growing up in the 90s, being born in the 90s, it really goes down well to be able to say Newcastle have gotten a league double over Man United, and to see them in the situation that they are is just absolutely delightful. For all the years that they caused trouble and were twats to us Newcastle United fans, it's always great to get one over on your bullies, and that's what we've done today. We've gotten one over on them, and that won't be the only one we'll get over on them neither. We've done it quite a few times now that we've beaten them, but that is the first time we've gotten the league double over them since 1930-31 season. There will be more to come on that. We will be doing more of that in the years ahead. But, I mean, Amorim, Man United's manager, he was going into this one today. He said he wasn't going to put Onana into their squad because he wasn't happy with the way he displayed himself in the game against Lyon going into this one. So he went with their second choice goalkeeper. I mean, it wasn't much of a difference, to be honest. It really wasn't. The second goalkeeper for Man United still made errors in the game. One of them leading to, of course, Bruno scoring off of it as well. And sealing the result for Newcastle in the game. But the opening goal of the game, I mean, wow, what a piece of play that was. The opening goal of the game, Alexander Isak just absolutely brilliantly touches it, flicks it up, and then flicks it over the top of Lindelof into the path of Sandro. Sandro just catches it smack bang right on the foot with a volley into the bottom left-hand corner. Wow, just absolutely amazing. If it was a piece of art, it'd be hanging in the Louvre. Just an absolutely amazing piece of play by Isak and Sandro for that goal to open the scoring. Just, you don't see it in this day and age, that kind of, play, that kind of finesse, that kind of beauty with the ball. And that was just an absolutely beautiful piece of play by Wood today. And that shows, just where we are going as a club as well. To see, that kind of technique being on display at St James's Park is just absolutely amazing. However, we were ahead for a reasonable amount of time, and then Man U got themselves back into the game, 37th minute. For me, to be honest, looking at that, it should have probably been a foul on Joe Linton in the build-up to that with Ugarte, who took him down. But it wasn't given. And, of course, Garnacho found his way in there, got on the end of a pass and put it into the back of the net past Nicky Pope to equalise up the game. Of course, acting the big man at the Gallagher with all this, but it didn't matter at the end of the day because then, we see a brilliant bit of play in the second half, two brilliant bits of play in the second half by none other than Bucky Barnes. Harvey Barnes scoring twice in the second half to put the game well beyond Man United in the game. Two fantastic goals by Barnes. And then, of course, the goal that I just mentioned previous, of course, where the mistake was by the Man United goalkeeper, and Bruno capitalised on it in absolute fashion and put it right into the back of the net. He had, Isak right there. He could have passed to Isak, but he decided to go alone, and rightfully so, to be honest, because he hasn't scored in a very long time, Bruno. So it was nice to see him get on the score sheet today. He did deserve it. He was playing absolutely amazing. Sandro was playing amazing. The lads, knew what the goal was today, was to go out there and put in the performance. Do it for Eddie, who wasn't able to be there today because of him being in hospital with illness. So obviously JT, Mad Dog, of course, and Jonesy took charge of the game today, and they did really, really well. So fair play to Jonesy, fair play to Mad Dog. They knew what they needed to do in the preparation for this game. They needed to go out there and get that win, and we got that win today, and a fantastic win it was. 4-1 win against Man United. That now boosts our Champions League hopes, and if we look at the league table, of course, that now drops Man United to 14th in the Premier League, just 3 points above the relegation zone. And if you look at the other end of the table for us, then that now puts us on 56 points with only 8 games left. Of course, with only a few games left to play now. We've got a game in hand over other teams, and we are currently 4th in the league table. So if we do win that game coming up, which is, of course, against Crystal Palace, who currently sit 12th in the table on 43 points, then we have every chance of leapfrogging Nottingham Forest in the table, of course, and making it a very, very interesting run towards the end of this season, because we could have the possibility of finishing anywhere from 2nd to 3rd, so let's just hope we can keep this going. And on another note in the match as well, for Man United fans, not so much for us Newcastle United fans, but for Man United fans, Joshua Zirkzee was seen, of course, heading off the pitch. He pulled his hamstring by the looks of it, so I don't know what's happening with that one, but hopefully for the lad himself, it isn't such a bad injury, because it didn't look very good on the pitch. But anyway, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as I say, that win today was for Eddie Howe. A fantastic display as well by Wolf Flags on the Keegan display. Well done by them. I really enjoyed that flag display, a well-deserved display for such a great guy, and a guy that gives so much to Newcastle United, not only as a manager but also as a player as well. So just absolutely fantastic to see that kind of display done at St James's Park today by Wolf Flags, and a thoroughly deserved one in my opinion. And hopefully, Eddie Howe does get fit and well pretty soon as well. But that win was dedicated to Eddie Howe today. And let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and how are the lads?